and welcome to AOR GT3 Pro Round 2. It's a rainy and soggy and wet and moist and damp. Imola for the second round. I might have already said that, but you know, get over it. And I'm still in my Bentley, because you're not allowed to change. And this is qualifying. This is my bit. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my qualifying in, because it's giving me time to ramble. I haven't got anything to ramble about. Crap. No, I'll make some up. So, I was not going to lie. I said I was not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. The car did not feel too good here. Very gripless and very unpredictable, and I've got way too much power. I will admit, for this qualifying session, I took some advice from AOR Benjamin and turned the wastegate pressure down, which meant I produced less power, and that actually made me go faster because I wasn't spinning all my horsepowers away in a mixture of spray and wheel spin. So we're towards the end of the lap now. Got the last third of it to do. Cleanly through the chicane, as you can see, keeping it in the white lines, nice and steady. I wasn't hoping. I knew it wasn't going to be a repeat of Burno. I knew it was probably going to be nearer the rear end. And you can also see this is lap 1 of about 5 attempts, and this was the only one I didn't spin on, or crash, or go wide, or slide. So this is the one that got me in my best position. As we're coming towards the line at a steady pace. This straight's really long. There we go. You didn't actually see the end of that, but it went across the line, as you predicted, as you would expect, I suppose. And I went 9th, which is a long shout from my first place pole position in Burno. So I was quite a way down. But anyway, here's the race. Here we go. And by the way, conditions aren't going to change. It's going to be raining for the whole friggin' thing. Yay! Boom, here we go. Lights are off, and off we go, basically. Jumped Neil Tanner instantly off the line, got myself up a position, and as you can see, there is so much spray, you can't see a bloody thing. Or except for a lot of lights. Which, you know, don't think many people were expecting. For saying this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you can see very little. As Wizard gets all out of shape and bye! See you later, I'm ahead of you. I'm not trying to make massive gains right now, but I know I've not got the pace to live with the top guys, so any positions made now mean they've got to overtake me. And I have full intentions of creating a Bentley train, as Mr. Alcon, Franglish and Tom Chambers are having a right old squabble as I'm trying to sneak down the outside. Hello. It was a bit. I didn't know where to go for that because I was almost on the grass, and I thought if I get wheel spin on the grass, I am so screwed. I'm going to end up in a wall and then another wall, and I'll be out of shape. So I kind of didn't fight that. As you can see how much I'm fighting the damn wheel. I was all over the bloody place, and I can't see the corner, which is bad enough because I don't like the track as it is. I just see light. That's it. I've also now got AOR Raikkonen behind me, who should have realistically had qualifying on his way, and his Xbox wasn't knackered. He would have been easily top 3, top 4. His pace was certainly up there. So he's coming through, charging through the field. Well, he's going to try to. Unfortunately, we now got to the end of lap 1, because no one wants to see the last final corners, because nothing happened. He's getting a run on me, but apparently there was a little bit of lag there. And my car jumped backwards a little bit and gave him a little punch to the nose, which ruined his attempt to overtake me to turn 1. As now, he's having another go at me. Lap 2. He's passing me on the left-hand side. There's no replay cameras, by the way, because Project Cars is Project Cars, and it decided for this one we wouldn't bother. Nah, there's no point, you don't need to see the replay. As Mr. Alcon runs wide onto the grass, I get not shoved, but to be honest, I tried turning it around the outside. I tried to be a hero, and I didn't. I fell off. So there you go. Bentley power now. Here we go. All the powers in the world, and I'm not quite getting there. as you can see, kind of there, but he's much better and more confident on the race. I'm still trying to hang in there, which is remarkable. And then he does a little cheeky corner cut. Naughty, naughty. Do you like the visual puddle effect? Yeah, that's appropriate. There's now AOR icon. That used to be Finch. I mentioned Finch in season 3 videos a few times. Never raced him, apart from now, where I overtook him, which cheered him up a great deal. But he used to be Finch, but then he changed his name and he's now AOR icon, which I fully support because Kim is the best. Although he's terrible, but he's the best. Mr. Alcon in front of me, who finished second in the last race. He's a quick guy. We've got to run. Now, AOR icon was probably running a less downforce than Finn. No, that's the same person than Mr. Alcon. Because I felt quicker down the straights than Mr. Alcon. It just took a longer time for me to get alongside. But watch this. Didn't initiate the pass. I just did a Lewis Hamilton on Kevin Magnussen at the 2014 British Grand Prix where it cops, he sort of like, I'm going for it, not really. At which point Kevin's going, fall off the road. Which is exactly what I did to Magnussen. No, to Mr. Alcon, and I'm brilliant for it. As we've caught up to AOR Benjamin, who's fallen off the road. He made a mistake at turn 1, and then I caught him up, and then he fell off the road. There was a bit of a ding-dong behind, and bloody close I got to that wall. Jesus wept. And Raikkonen, I'm not going to keep saying AOR because I need other words to come out of my mouth at some point. So Raikkonen and Benjamin had a little bit of a scrap, which Raikkonen won, and he's now all over the back of me. I didn't think I needed to defend this because it's hard enough. That's not the sort of corner you can jump up the inside, but he did it this one because I was offline because I defended. If I'd started on the racing line, it probably would have been easier to defend. But as you can see, the gap ahead, there's 6 or 7 seconds up the road. That's because I held up everyone, and as you can see by the map, there is quite a few cars behind me. As named in the forums after the race, the Mullet Train, which I think is a pretty appropriate name, I fought every single person. I was not letting anybody through without a fight. Because that's what racing is. And it irritates me greatly when I see people just go, oh, it's not fighting, let them go. No, don't fight! Always fight! It's worth fighting for! And as I thought I would be about last, so to be in 5th was I'm having this bugger. I am having this. Defending literally everywhere I think he can overtake. He hit the back of me there and lost a huge chunk of time, but not long later he caught back up again. So having to defend again into the hairpin, because I know what he's like, he'll just throw one up. The thing is, I wanted to battle Finch properly for a really long time, because he's very good at racecraft, and I'm quite good at racecraft in my mind. So it's been nice to actually have a fight with him, and you'll find out who comes out on top later. As he tried to go around my outside there, and I kind of cacked myself. Thought if he goes around the outside here, I'm never going to live that down. But he didn't, it's fine. Move a little further on. I was running around in 5th, I pulled a bit of a gap. Gymnast is now the car behind, but Franglish, incorrect, not the person I meant, but Packlick, 46, and Tom Chambers pitted. As you can see from my tyres, on lap 27, I didn't. Now, quick story. Gymnast was catching me. I was pushing. AOR Benjamin there, you just saw him before that corner, was hovering. He was like, I'll let you go. And it put me off and I did that. So now I'm on the back foot. I was pushing for a podium. I thought I'd be bloody lapped. And my goal into this race was to not get lapped 3 times so that I could score maximum points. And here's me now scrapping for a podium. Now, Gymnast caught me, but couldn't get close enough to overtake. Which is great, if you know that in the race. Because if I'd known that in the race, I wanted to push so bloody hard. However, I didn't, so I was pushing, and then I made a mistake. So now, I've got to try and get close. And, as you can see, by my personal best lap now, I pushed really quite hard trying to keep up. Because his pace was actually quicker than mine as he caught up to me, but after he overtook, I think my pace was better. Here I realised where my best chance to overtake. He couldn't get the car turned in for that apex at the second to last corner. and I didn't have the enough of a straight line speed advantage to pass him down straight. So, moving on to the next lap, I'm thinking, here we go. And it wasn't much of a lunge, it was more of a, I'll just try and get myself in the right position. Now, there was contact there, and because there was contact, I lifted out on it, which I regretted, because I didn't shove him off the road, it was just a little love tap, and I think what I should have done is gone with it and go to the stewards. That lap that you've just seen this clip right now, he did a full-on scary moment, because he went in the bit I was planning to go to, and I suddenly had to find somewhere else to go. And there was a clip in there, and I don't know why it was there. Oh, I know why it was there. Okay, this is me trying to keep up. This is so you can A, see the spray, and B, how much I was trying to get over, trying to overtake him, as I flubbed my words royally there. I was trying everywhere. I couldn't. The thing is that I couldn't depend on the brakes enough to stop me. So if I went for it and he didn't see me coming, we'd crash. So I was kind of, I need, wherever, as you see, a huge moment. I fought that nearly every single lap of the race. And again there, and again there. It was so difficult to keep the car in a straight line through some of those corners. But even harder to keep with it. Because all this is trying to set up for the overtake right now. And he's sort of, again, he's hovering in the middle, like, it's kind of where I need to kind of be there. But this lap, here we go, up the inside. Someone just invited me to a party. And that happened. And he originally said, just go, it's fine. But I'm not that sort of person. And I said, if you want it back, I'll give it you back, and I'll wait up to give you back. Plus, and I really slowed down to give it back, because I'm thinking, I've only got 2 laps left. I need to have another go at this. Come on, catch up, hurry up. So, end of lap 35. Next lap after we had crash, I'm going for it again. I'm glad I went for it, because I didn't give up. And again, he went wide. He couldn't do it. Oh, stop inviting me to a party. Right. And again, there was a little tap. A little tiny tap. And I thought, oh, what do I do? Do I go for it? Do I let him back through? I thought, and because I was thinking about it, I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing, and I did that, which then let him back through anyway. Which wasn't the plan at all. But it got rid of the do I let him back through sort of thing. So final lap, I can't see a bloody thing because of the spray, so I thought I've got one more chance. And again, he was slow through that second last corner, and I was setting up for a run up to the line. I realistically it wasn't going to happen, but then Bentley power kicked in, and I fell off the road, and I got that frigger, which I think personally was a little excessive. 5 seconds, fair enough. I was off the track, but come on! And then I lost bloody 5th. It says 7th. I'm not 7th. I'm 5th. 5th to AOR GT3, who overtook me because of the cut track, not because he overtook me for position, as in a wheel-to-wheel battle. But those are the results. I came 5th after starting 9th, which I didn't think was too bad. And I am still kind of leading the championship. I'm tied for the lead with Franglish, because we've both had 1 win with a pole position, and we've both had a 5th place. So we've both got exactly the same points, and we've both had exactly the same results. Championship-wise, Franglish can only do the next race. After that, he's clearing off to Francais to do fun stuff and be French, which will eliminate him as a championship rival. Dr. Stones is not going to be attending the next 2 races because he's going on holiday to do holidaying and stuff. So I really need to capitalise on these coming races. However, there is a Finch there who is absolutely a person I need to keep an eye out for. Equally is Mr. Packlick46, who is very quietly doing a very, very solid job. And I can't rule out Mr. Alcon, or Gymnast, or Tom, or Wizard, or Neil, or Ben, or Recon, or Andrej, or Dan, or anybody else. So, you know, it could be a toughie. Next one's Le Mans Bugatti, which I'm practicing. I'm talking a long time after the video's finished, but I'll keep going with it. The next race is Le Mans Bugatti, and I've done a little testing, and it's not good. I want the car to be like it was at Brno, and it's not. So I'm struggling. But on that happy note, I will speak to you, not that you'll speak back, but I will speak words at your ears in the next video. Cheerio, cheerio, goodbye.